And welcome back to the potentially last game of the day. We had two best of threes already ending up in a 2-1. Let's see if the last one will as well. RISE Esports, they're currently one game behind of cybercats. It is 1-0 in favor of the cybercats. And let's see if in game number 2, RISE Esports can equalize it. A very cool point was brought in the chat. The last two series were reverse sweeps, both of them. So I'm hoping that this one we at least get a chance for it, right? Because if this game does go to a game 3, this is definitely going to be the longest day that we had so far here in the Division 2 DPC in Eastern Europe. And we want to be breaking some records here, don't we? At the end of the season on February the 13th, there were 9 matches, but they were all pretty much shorter than the ones today. Maybe even if there's no game 3, we are still gonna have the longest day today. Either way though, let's focus on the game here. RISE Esports versus cybercats. Game number 2. Cybercats now are gonna be on the dire side, and RISE Esports, they get themselves the Radiant. Centaur gets banned out early. I think people have gotten the hang of RISE Esports, it seems like. They've lost 2 against Hydra, they've lost 2 against PuckChamp. Against Hydra, they looked weak. Against PuckChamp, they looked okay. But they were looking much better at the start of the season for sure. The Treant Protector for cybercats this time around, it's going to be a dire side Treant, and it seems like they're going for this one. Delay, hit the 25-minute timing, crush. Right, Alberca last game was a beast, a monster. Complete problem for RISE Esports. The only time he died was there in that Roche fight. I didn't even see how. Sorry for that, guys. It has been a long day. Tomorrow we have 2 more series. I'm going to be casting those as well. There's going to be Rubik coming out for RISE. Okay. So they picked that one up. Centaur not in the pool. There is a Magnus if you want to go that route. There is a Tusk if you want to be a little bit more flexible. Dodger has played some Tusk. Arrow can play it as well. So that's going to be quite nice if they can pick it up. Anything else? Clockwork. I wouldn't like to see Clockwork Rubik. That doesn't sound too good. RISE, they banned out the DP. I guess when things start going south, even when you're playing heroes that you're very comfortable on, things start to look bad. They are taking their time here. So it's gonna be a Tusk. Okay, no surprise there. The reason you get a Tusk against the Treant is because it is good at diving. That is the main reason for it. Use the snowball on him, shards into the trees. He cannot go over the shards. You can easily kill him. So you try to play that way. Sometimes when you go for a Tusk, you don't even get these tower pushing heroes. It's all about diving and killing. And I think RISE Esports, you know, in the previous game, they would have liked to have the ability to do so. Very flexible pick. 4, 1, 3, 2. Like, can be played in any position other than the carry role. And if you guys have ever watched Thompson streams and him play the Tusk, the way that he plays it in the mid lane, that kind of a Tusk can actually be played as a carry. The Lesh will come out. Overall, the matchup is okay for the Tusk if it is a mid lane matchup. I have seen a Lesh beat a Tusk, but very rarely it's when someone who is very well versed on the hero plays it, like Quinn. Other Leshes, whenever I would see them against the Tusk, either they would be equal or they would lose.
10 seconds remaining.
So Weaver does get taken out by cybercats.
5 seconds remaining.
RISE, what are you afraid of? So there is a Lash with a defensive hero. That is already pretty strong. Push plus tower defense. In the current meta, it's working out quite well. I always like when I see this 1 or 2 push heroes with the Treant Protector. Last time around, cybercats, they didn't really have a push hero, but they did have an Enigma. So you have late game plus slight push and area control. RISE are really taken aback by this. They need to think about their bans as fast as possible. You can see the cybercats, they understand that they've caught RISE in a bad spot. Right? Even though the draft from cybercats currently isn't countering RISE in any way. They can see that RISE are a little bit phased. With the draft being banned out, immediately get rid of the Terrorblade. They're 2 heroes. Well, they have some magic burst, but later portions of the game you can't really do anything to the Terrorblade with these 2. Like literally nothing. So cybercats got rid of the
10
drow, they got
seconds
rid of the
remaining.
weaver. If they're gonna continue this route, it might be the sniper that they're
5
getting rid
seconds
of,
remaining.
which would be very weird, to be honest. Sniper would be a good one for them. Or staff plus the concussive grenade, 2 ways to get over the shards, and of course, nice way to save people from the Rubik lift as well. With the 4 staff, not the concussive grenade, hurricane pike, whatever. Why are they banning these heroes? Maybe they're expecting this to be a 5 Tusk, or tag team does go really well with range heroes. We've seen it with Alina today as well. Didn't win, but it was strong. It kind of crushed the Doom in the lane. So cybercats now are taking some time with their reserve. What could be a hero you don't want to play? You have a Lash, so you're probably not thinking about the hero like a Naga Siren. I feel like that would be a better one for cybercats. Gonna ban out the Ursa. Some burst damage is quite nice. Have cybercats played the Naga? They played a Terrorblade. Oh, Naga.
10
I
seconds
don't see it.
remaining.
So with the Lash, they played a Terrorblade and the Lina. Those are the
5
ones that they
remaining.
mixed up with those two. They did play a Naga, not with the Lash though. But I would like it in this game.
Pick.
I actually think it's quite nice. They'll ban out the Morphling. Okay, Alberca was really good on that one, so they're gonna target him directly. So what's it gonna be, Rise? Usually at this pick, third pick in the draft, the first pick in the second phase, we see a Tiny or a Tusk, but you already have that. So you're probably not gonna be going that route. I would like a Magnus. I'm gonna go for the Undying. Okay. Shadow Demon immediately. They played that in the past on Cybercats. They go for the Doom. Okay, so they're going double defensive support with the Lesh. They did play this against HF, won the game in 35 minutes. Doom wasn't part of that one. That time they played a Tidehunter.
10
interesting.
seconds remaining.
Shadow Demon is actually quite nice against the Undying, because you stack him up and you can actually kill him. You do benefit from the sticks quite a lot, and from the Undying you get a ton of them. Do you go for a sniper here? I like the sniper. I think that cybercats don't have anything against it. It actually does make a lot of sense to pick it up here. Sniper, Luna. Luna against the Shadow Demon, no. Sniper is just so good. Like the saves from the Shadow Demon against the Sniper, they don't really mean too much, to be honest.
Dire team ban.
I speak for the trees.
They're gonna go for a Nature's Prophet. I like it. I think it's actually quite nice. You need to have some pushing power versus the Treant Protector. Catch from Cybercats is very limited. Yes, the Treant can sometimes be there on you with the shard, but other than that, they don't really have much. They don't have any summoner that's gonna be bringing in the creeps, and then the Lesh can TP in with the bots. So I'm okay with this. It is actually a very strong lane with the Undying Nature's Prophet for sure. And you do not care about the illusions of the Shadow Demon, because you're not a agility hero, so it's not like they're gonna crush you even though they do so much damage. You have a good amount of bonus damage. So guys, when the illusions are made, they the bonus damage doesn't get made by it. So let's say you have 100 normal damage, that is the white one, and 100 green damage, right? So if the illusions is created and it does 75%, it's not going to be doing 150 damage per hit. It's going to be doing 75, right? It only counts your
5 seconds
your base damage, your white damage, if you wanna put it that way. So Cybercats, they ban out the Lycan. Blizzy was a problem on it in the previous game. This time around, they would have 2 really fast pushing heroes. Last game, they had 1 really fast pushing hero, 1 really static pushing hero on the DP, if we can put it that way. They most likely do need an offlaner, something that's going to go with the Rubik. I would go for a Blink Initiation on Blizzy, to be honest. Yeah, Magnus. If I was Cybercats, I ban out the Magnus. I don't know if Blizzy played it at all. I think not. But Thing is, he can still pick up a
Radiant team
tithe.
ban.
Yeah, it's gonna get banned out. I'm not gonna be able to, but still, it's not blink initiation, not in a way that I was thinking.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Weird. We'll see. We'll see what they get. So cybercats, they have the first pick in the last phase, and they need their
Dire
carry.
team pick.
They're gonna ban out the Spectre. And believing in the sniper, they're confident that their Tusk is gonna be able to do the job. Actually, if you pick a sniper, maybe just put the Tusk onto to the position 3, just crushing completely. Luna could be good
10
for
seconds remaining.
cybercats, to be honest. I actually wouldn't hate it. Like, look at it. You have a Shadow
5
Demon, your laning
seconds
phase with the Chain
remaining.
Protector is gonna be quite nice. It actually makes a lot of sense to pick it up.
Radiant
I
team
wouldn't
pick.
mind a Naga. There it is. So Naga does come out. I think you have to pick up an LC. I think you have to, right? If you don't counter this Naga in the lane, you're gonna lose the game, actually. Just counter him in the lane, have that
10
one. Yes, it's not a
seconds
great LC
remaining.
game against a Shadow Demon, but it's not that bad either.
5 seconds remaining.
Is there anything else that deals with the Nagasarn? A Underlord? Can you really go for an Underlord? It's a little bit too slow. You have this global presence. It's not enough. You put the offlane Nature's Prophet, pick up a Pudge. I would be okay with that. Lane the Undying in the offlane. This is 2 melee heroes. Completely fine. You get a Pudge. Would make sense, actually. Quite a lot of sense. Because the heroes of cybercats are very weak to a Pudge. Lesh, Doom, Naga. Does Dino play it, though? I don't remember him playing it in this and the third-party tournaments I've casted.
Points away.
Choose your hero.
So it is going to be a offlane Tusk or an offlane Pango. It is going to be an offlane Pango. That is some way to deal with delusions, but I don't like it. I'm not a fan, guys. If you're asking me, and considering that today I haven't been that good with my predictions, but overall, I do favor cybercats. I think they have everything needed here. They don't have anything to counter the Pango, really. But if you doom him, how do you really fight if you Rise? Right? Your ability to deal with illusions is very, very limited. You have this push in the lanes, right? With the Wrath of Nature. But the thing is that the Nagasaryan does that a little bit better as well, while claiming a solid amount of farm. You have the Shadow Demons, so even more illusions are going to be coming through this time around. Cybercats, even if they're overwhelmed, they can still push on the other part of the map. And RISE Esports, they can't really do much about it. Yes, RISE can constantly fight. Yes, RISE can play fast game, and that is going to be their path to victory. But cybercats have shown in the previous game that they're quite good at slowing things down, and that is the main thing. One good thing is you have this Undying, so in terms of claiming the outer towers early on, you come towards them, you put the tombstone where the biggest tree line is, you get rid of the trees, and you get the tower down. That might be good to deal with the Treant Protector, but overall, I do believe that cybercats do have this one. With that being said, we do have a game ready, but before it, a word from our sponsors.
Bets on esports, bets on streamers, impressive bonus system. Welcome bonus up to $600. Cashback, artifacts, regular promotions, daily giveaways. Try yourself as a bookmaker. Great lines. EGB.com, more than just a bookmaker.
And we are going to be hopping into game number 2 of cybercats versus RISE Esports, and Black Archangel, he is still holding on to those cat ears. So this might be a 6 versus 4 still. We'll see if this game he can contribute a little bit more to his team. He's going to be really annoying in the laning phase. Smoke was used by cybercats, but only for vision. They're not going to be protecting their tree line whatsoever. Level 1, yeah, imagine if you come towards the top with 5 of your heroes, who none of them does like a lot of damage, and then you get 3 or 4 men decayed. Goodbye. The fight is over. You have to run.
To battle.
And against the Tusk, well, running away isn't isn't really something that you can take for granted. It's just way too hard versus the shards. Rise. Seeing a ward being placed there. That should have been spotted. To be honest, no pings coming out from cybercats, so I'm kind of surprised.
The battle begins.
Zeneca goes forward, but he's going to be getting a little bit of a taste of what's going to be happening in the lane. 3 rolls for cybercats. Very nicely done by Force Majeure. You don't really have any stuns on Rise. They cannot really threaten him all that much with the Leech Seed. He's not even going to be taking any big damage, so it's going to be fine. Speed is going to be essential for Rise in this game. Like, you need so much. They're going to block some of the camps there. Just make sure that the Doom cannot get the good creeps in this lane. If he would get like a like an Ogre Frost Mage, well then the Nature's Prophet wouldn't really be able to do all that much. So we'll get what he can. RISE Esports, they're still favored here by EGB. And they are coming into the series as the favorites. If RISE Esports lose this one, yeah, we're gonna have a 3-way tie for the 4th spot.
Dire's courier
I'm gonna be
has been
getting the
killed.
info if that's gonna be played. It should be played because there is 1,000. I was about to say gold, but $1,000 difference in each of the spots in DPC. And considering this is Division 2, you know, every little thing counts. That's around 200 per player. Of course, maybe the organization gets a little bit, or maybe a coach. But even if it's 150, that is not negligible for some of the up-and-coming names. Black Archangel is gonna get Disruptor there. So there's gonna be a lot of zombies here. Zombies in this game. Oh, Zeneca dropping low. Zeneca did have a pretty good game on the Enigma last time. Not a lot of things to cancel the black hole, but I really like the item choices coming out from him. The way that he played the map, the way he positioned in fights as well, just to be putting out the threat to the enemies. And then in the end, getting good black holes off. I mean, the black holes were actually really good. We'll see how he does on the Doom so far. He is laning quite nicely. It's 6 denies on the Nature's Prophet, but of course some of those are going to be the Treants. Top lane, Nagasarn. Farming as much as you want Filberka. We all know Nagasarn wants to constantly be ahead, right? This is that type of hero. If you start falling behind, it's actually quite bad and you're just split pushing. But if you can threaten the lives of your enemies while also farming, that is a big deal. And for that, you need a good laning phase. Of course, Tree Protector is a good partner to start it off. And the Tombstone is going to be placed super early on. So there were some pulls happening. Archangel, he doesn't allow that to go towards the enemies. They're going to go for the Tombstone, try to get that down, but it is going to get denied by Black Archangel, so he doesn't allow 125 gold to go into the pockets of the enemies. That's the value of the Tombstone. 125, 150, 175, 200 in terms of which level it is. But the big creep is still going to be going towards cybercats, even despite that Tombstone being placed down. Oh, the fat tomatoes are going to be going for the poor Doom there. Not going to do all that much damage. The hero actually has a solid amount of armor. I don't know if I saw it there, but you should start with a raid band as well. Lizzie getting low, swashbuckle towards the dark. It's going to be fine, but that's a lot of damage being done by cybercats. Burka getting to farm quite well here in the top lane, though. Lizzie isn't being shut down, and that's the important thing. He needs to have a good game. He might even go for a Maelstrom this game, though I doubt it. I guess the Guardian Grease Blink is more likely to happen, but he was picked as a counter to the Nagasarn. Actually, Blizz is getting low again on top, but he will be fine. So a lot of action in this game, but really no one dying just yet. The mid lane going in favor of the Lesh. Yeah, I said I usually do see the Tusk winning that one, but it seems like cybercats are just on a roll today. I did get the extra bounty rune. For mid laners, that actually changes the matchup quite a lot, because you get the bottle significantly faster. That's like 2-3 creeps difference. You get a bottle, you spam the spells more, and it just continues snowballing from that one. Little Froggy will go down, and he's gonna have some nice things there on the courier. So no Mango or the Black Archangel. Why is he not getting the decay out? That would have been a double decay, an easy one. They were holding hands. They didn't want to use it. Interesting. Get level 3 now. It seems like in this lane, it's just gonna be shenanigans for cybercats, not even trying to go for anything big. Those sentries from Black Archangel, well, they are gonna be hurting him in terms of net worth, so he's buying a windlace. Can't really afford the boots. Doom, okay, sending a courier to scout out what he has to eat there with the Devour. For now, he's really gonna be struggling here, but it is a Doom, so it will be fine ultimately once he gets the Midas. His farm is gonna start ramping up. Does go with the Scorched Earth there, walks a little bit through, but it's not gonna be getting the love back from the Undying and the Nature's Prophet. And again, we're seeing a game 5.5 minutes and no kills. Nothing big happening on the map. Lesh is level 6. Chira, not to be underestimated, putting a bit more points there in the Diabolic Edict. Wants to start pushing towers. The closest we have gotten to a kill is on the top lane. Both Blizzy and Robe getting low, but RISE Esports for now, they're not going to be giving
Radiant
any kills away.
Dire structures are fortified.
Chira is continuing to farm. Now the flash farm on the Lesh will start push out the wave,
Radiant's
get the
middle
rune,
tower
go
is
for
under
a farm in the jungle. No reason to rotate right now, especially not with an illusion rune. Actually, Jira is rotating. He wanted the bounty, not gonna be happening, and this could be our first blood. Set up for a stun. Jira goes in, and let's see, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. They'll get down Black Archangel. Finally, we see a kill, and this time around, the first blood is not gonna be missed. RISE Esports, they lose a hero. The most exciting thing that happened in the game so far. 6 minutes and 40 seconds in. Dodrin, he wants the bounty rune. He's going to be able to secure it. That's going to be a nice refill there on the bottle, though he's already full. Dodrin, get it. Okay. I was thinking about that one. Now TPing towards the bottom lane. Were cybercats too deep? Well, considering that was a super long TP, Black Archangel, he just came back to the lane. Dodrin is going to be very much unhappy with it. So that first blood, it actually just saved Zenica, who, for some reason... Oh, he's baiting. He's baiting. Come on, Dodrin. Come on, do it. Do it. Now he sees the illusion of the Lesh. Doesn't want to go forward. Understandably so. Undying finally his career is back up, so he's going to be bringing the windlace. He's not going to be this poor guy. But the poor frog again slain by the Doom.
Pull roots and run.
That is going to be another influx of gold there. The thing is, cybercats, the only core on their side that is struggling is the Doom. And this hero is probably going to be getting towards the top of the network chart at some point. Sure, there are fast farmers on the map, but Doom is he's unstoppable once the Midas is out. They want to delay that as much as possible, but at some point it will be there. Naga Siren Lesh over-farmed in this game. The Nature's Prophet is doing well. So is Blizzy. But the Tusk is suffering a bit, and this hero doesn't flash farm. This is what I'm scared for RISE Esports. A lot of the farm will be going towards the Nature's Prophet, but the rest of them, if they don't get kills, it's going to be a problem. And we've seen this has been the most passive series that we've seen so far. Black Archangel, Zenica, he's gonna be eating through that tree. What? It was in the backpack? You're playing against the Nature's Prophet, Zenica. What the hell are you doing? And now because of it, you're gonna be dropping down. Slow down, and the Wrath of Nature will finish him off. They do have the vision. Here it comes, and finally it does get the connection there. Zenica goes down. If he had the Quelling Blade in his inventory, he never dies. Not even close. But you decided to put yourself in trouble there, and that's gonna put Dino at the top of the network chart. TPing towards the bottom lane. Chira coming over. Black Archangel. He has already felt the wrath of the Lash. Nice juke there around the trees. And there's going to be even more trees coming into play. They come in with the snowball. They have the Walrus Punch trying to bring him down. Chira dropping low. And finally will drop down as well. Dodrin with the double damage. Way too strong. And cybercats, they make a couple of mistakes. Lose 2 cores in the bottom lane. They might actually just lose the tower. Jess V has to be careful, or he's just going to be a bonus. What a sequence of mistakes coming out from cybercats. Really weird there. And it all started with the Quelling Blade. And you can see how nice of a game Dota is. Such small things. It's not being focused for a second is going to be a problem. Jess V. Oh, poor guy. Look at that chin. It's a glass chin of the Shadow Demon that
Dire's
just
top
gets
tower is under
smacked
attack.
by
Radiant's
Dodgen.
middle tower
3
is
to
under
1, just
attack.
like that. RISE Esports, they get themselves ahead. Pushing on the top lane. They took the tower in the bottom lane, and you're up against the Treant Protector. 10 minutes in, there's going to be 2 towers that have been taken down. Cybercats, they have a Lesh, but they haven't really gotten close to any tier 1s to be able to apply any kind of pressure on them. Black Archangel is going to be meeting Shira once again, but this time around, yeah, well, there's no one to save him there, so it is going to be a kill, and also Tombstone for Cybercats. So finally, some nice news for them. Top lane, they're not even going to try to defend that tower. Force Majeure, he has given up on that one. The one on the bottom lane, they're gone. Let's keep the other towers alive. Smoke from Cybercats, where do they actually want to go? It's not easy to kill Blizzy. Even if you get the disruption off on him, I'm not so sure. You have the overgrowth maybe with it, but overall it's the smoke isn't really going to be giving anything. Lesh just goes to farm the ancients with the smoke. That was kind of the idea, so he doesn't take the damage. You just stand next to an ancient stack with a smoke and you farm it up. Good thing for Cybercats, their Naga is doing well. Naga pretty much uncountered in this game. Yes, Blizzy can deal with her with the Pango a bit, but it is not ideal, especially with an offlane Pango. So good for now that he is having a solid game for himself. Midas on the Doom is done. I don't know if the Nature's Prophet went for one. They're probably going to be finding out soon. Anyways, Doom will be getting his Midas. That is going to be quite big. We'll see if RISE Esports want to put any kind of emphasis onto the mid lane tower. With Tombstone, they definitely could. But we saw in the previous game that Alberca is more than happy to join the fights early on. So now smoke from RISE. Going towards the bottom lane. They're going to have to be very quiet. Force Majeure. Yeah, dies very easily here. Doesn't have the overgrowth just yet. And here comes the snowball. Now he gets the overgrowth, so if you use it, you're just going to be giving away to the Rubik. So just allow yourself to die, and the neutral creeps, well, they get the kill. That is very funny. You can see the Dark Observer. He finds that funny as well. I really don't know how that happened. He got probably so low, like 1 HP, and then he got finished off. It's not like he... the creep used a spell or something. Very unfortunate. Blizzy saving the rune there. If you come over with Chira, you will probably die. You will not. So it's going to be a Tusk with a bottle DB. Once again, dodging. We saw how much he can hurt the supports. Burka, again, going to be having a very early Manta, of course. As a Naga Siren, it's going to be even earlier than with the Morphling. And last game was perfect for him. See if he goes for an Orchid in this one. I'd be okay with it. He's pretty farmed, so I'd be okay with him going straight up into a Heart as well. Because really, RISE Esports dealing with illusions, well, they can't. I guess there are gonna be Gleipnirs, There's gonna be ways. It has to be through items. Dodgen wants the Blink Dagger. I like this. For me, Blink on a Tusk is actually somewhat of a defensive item as well. Not only saving your teammates, actually going in. And you're gonna be needing a defensive item right now when you're so deep in. They put down the Tombstone, but he needs help. Jira is surrounding it. Yeah, he's taking so much damage. He's gonna be living a little bit longer, but ultimately he does fall. He's gonna be the lead seed that gets taken. Naga Illusions get sent in. They want to defend this tower. It's not gonna be that easy to do, and now they're going for the Naga as well. But Berka doesn't have his ulti, doesn't have a skill point to use either. He does have the HP and armor necessary to live through this one. Cybercats, they really want to defend it. And this is what we were talking about in the draft. The Tombstone just being placed in the tree line, making sure that you cannot defend the tower. But now without it, RISE Esports, they have to back out. They've taken the kill onto the Lesh. They've taken some damage. They're onto the mid lane tower. But in the end, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Dino does have the Midas. With the blink on Dodger, and you can finally start playing a little bit faster. Now they're moving towards the top lane. They want to catch the Nature's Prophet once he starts rotating towards top. But it would be fine if they catch him here as well. Let's see now. These two, this is the dynamic duo. They're not going to be catching anyone. Who might actually drop down. And they catch him. There it is. They slow him down. Oh, what a sprout. And Chira is just going to be going through that one to survive. They did force out some TPs. Jesvi is probably going to be left all alone here. Nothing he can do. He's going to try to deny himself to the Ancients. Not going to be happening. This time around, he doesn't die to the Walrus Punch, but he will still die to the Tusk. It's going to be a mech on the Doom.
Radiant
He
structures
doesn't really
are
have a hero that's
fortified.
gonna build Guardian Greaves. So Zenica has to go for it, so no
Radiant's
BKB
bottom
there.
tower
It is
is
not
under
gonna be a
attack.
Maelstrom on the Pango. He's gonna be going for the Fusel Blade. That's fine. I mean, the damage output of the Pango is anyways gonna be quite high against the illusions anyways. Dodgen, Arcane Rune, one of the best runes for the Tusk to have, though it is going to be expiring.
Radiant's bottom
He really
tower
relies
is
on
under
spamming
attack.
spells, so having that 30% reduced in terms of cooldown is a big deal. Chira. They wanted him. They will not get him just yet. 1,000 gold lead now for cybercats. They're running really well. Doom from Zenica. It's not going to be coming out. He's going to get so low. He cannot get it off. Actually, with the mech and with the save, he's going to be fine. But the Tombstone onto the high ground, you cannot fight. Overgrowth is going to be used. Stolen? Not really. Now there's a song. They want to kill the Tombstone first before the fight continues, but they're going to lose the Doom, who doesn't have a buyback and didn't use his ult either. Now, down to Chira, but he's actually doing so much damage. Does have the Bloodstone. Is this going to be enough to survive? It seems like no. He will be taken down. Alberca wants to fight. He wants some kills here. Shard's going to be pushing Alberca out of the trees, and Dino Zari, he has nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Alberca has to run away. It has to be the supports that finish off, and there, it seems like Dino will be fine. He's going to get caught by the disruption, and no snowball saves will be coming through. Dodgen, he did his best there, but couldn't get his buddy into a snowball because he was already disrupted. There's gonna be 4 heroes dead on Cybercats, only 2 on RISE Esports. Alberca shows his face, but doesn't do much. In terms of damage, the Naga Siren just doesn't do enough compared to the Morphling in the previous game. Once he gets the Orchid, of course, it's gonna be a bit different, but it is gonna take some time. Rubik has a 4-staff. That is a big one. So now even with the net of the Naga, if there's illusions onto you or any of your teammates, you can easily save them. Lucky for Cybercats that Dino died there. If he survived, it would have been a complete disaster. What I really like is that Blizzy is putting a lot of emphasis onto his own farm. He understands he's the one that deals with the Naga, and actually his farm and experience is on point. Chira, he cannot survive even with the Bloodstone, you know, the slight nerf to the Bloodstone. Imagine the old Bloodstone, if he starts healing up, maybe he even survives that fight. Those are little things, but they really do change the meta. Sentry into the Ancients there, so there's not going to be any Ancients to farm for RISE Esports. That is a lot of farm being taken away from them. And Black Archangel, he's finally gonna find that one, make sure the Sentry is not there any longer. Shadow Demon 3 points and Disseminate. That's actually gonna help the Lashes to survive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
That is a
attack.
really weird spell. You know, it works a little bit like SV. It works a little bit like Fatal Bonds, but it can be placed defensively as well. Some damage gets mitigated. It's weird. I haven't gotten used to the spell and the effects of it, especially not to haven't gotten used to the animation, so I don't even know when it's been cast. 10 to 5 in terms of kills, in terms of gold. Cybercats still slightly ahead. Zenica inside the Guardian Greaves, but now he's going to be working towards the Blink and the BKB. Dodgen in Invis, Alberca getting out, and Zenica, he needs to run away. He doesn't know what's coming to him. What's coming is actually death, a very painful but a fast one in the end. He's going to be caught by the shards. There is actually TP out, not going to be happening. With the Swashbuckle, they have more than enough damage. That was close. If Blizzy doesn't come out there in time, they actually don't finish him off. He's going for a Deso, top lane. Alberca being hunted. The thing is, you're getting kills. This time it's better for RISE Esports, but they're not really getting tier 2s. And that is the thing. The Naga Siren is still farming quite well. When it comes to the later portions of the game, good luck, RISE. Good luck dealing with this hero. And he's keeping himself ahead. It's not like you're gonna get into the late game with the Naga Siren being so and so. No, he's gonna be definitely the strongest. Mid lane tower might go down. Chira and the Edict will be able to take it. They go in, they're trying to kill him. He still has the Bloodstone. Snowball there, he's getting himself out. Tombstone will be placed down, and immediately they go for the song. They want to deal with that one. Now they can continue going for heroes, sending in Delusion. We're thinking about going for this one. And the disruption, what? Was that the stolen one? Yep, but Arrow, you're gonna play with your life. You came too close. The Tusk is gonna die anyways, and Blizzy finally joins the fight. Rolling Thunder, we know how disruptive this spell can be. Going through the illusions, he wants to deal with those first, and with the Swashbuckler, he gets the kill, but the stun from Chira onto the both of them, and the illusions are going ham. Blizzy, they want him as well. There's gonna be a signs, but he gets himself away in time. And the Soul Rift will be healthy enough to get himself out, but Cybercats, they've gotten 2 of the cores. This is a big fight for them. That stun, the splitter, connecting onto both of them. Blizzy gets too close to the disruption. I was so confused about the disruption, but Rubik steals it. This has been the thing. Guys, I don't know if you remember the Shadow Demon Luna, Shadow Demon Centaur, and Shadow Demon Terrorblade meta. So what would happen is that the Shadow Demon would be a first pick in every single game, and then people would pick a Rubik and a Luna, a Rubik and a Terrorblade, you know, and then they would steal the disruption just for that. So it's only level 1 disruption, so all the illusions here are not going to be that strong, which is actually really weird that he doesn't go for more points in it. You have a Naga Siren, so having another 2 illusions that are actually very, very powerful, because Naga, again, does buy a lot of stats items, so damage is really going to be nice. And the illusions from disruption level 4 are 75 damage each, so, you know, 150 damage of the hero, to be honest. But Cybercats, very big fight. Very nice there. I'm liking how they're using the song just to make sure that the tombstone dies. Now without the song though, the Roche is gonna be in trouble. I think not a single doom was used in this one. So Zenica kinda conservative of that one. And I guess without the overgrowth, without the song, you just let the Roche go. Even with the doom. So Aegis onto dodge run. I think about going in first. I get it, but it's still very weird. There is a BKB on the Nature's Prophet, not one dodge run just yet. Maybe that's the reason, but he's the one that has been having the worst game. I guess Tusk is one of those heroes, if he's in a fight for a long time, he's actually going to be doing quite a lot. Imagine the snowball saves everything that could come out. So you want to make sure that that does not happen. Or that does happen for you. It does not happen if you're Cybercats.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
They're
top
going for the top
is
tower.
under attack.
The living armor is protecting it. They're gonna use the scan. They're gonna know that Force Majeure is there. Dodging, about jumping in the back there. The shards gonna be off the mark. Force Majeure gonna be more than fine. The smoke from Cybercats is coming over, and as soon as Chira shows himself, it is time to bail. He's going for some armor items. Once he has the plate mail, it's gonna be a completely different story. No Blink Dagger on the Doom. Does have the stun, but Zenica does have ways of initiating. Okay, they're gonna give their most important save hero. That's gonna be an easy kill. They get the Doom onto dodge run. Immediate steal from the Rubik, but it's not gonna be a Doom. Very nice response there from Zenica. He doesn't make a mistake of giving that one to the enemies. This is actually a catastrophe for Cybercats. You lose your defensive hero, and you lose your big spell. So, very weird approach there. Force Majeure with Blink Dagger gets himself out. Finally now Doom has the Blink. He has the War Stomp. But it's really a tower gone, right? You have a Treant Protector. You would like to defend this one for a long time. The Dire Treant, it's much easier to hide in the trees here. So many more little gaps that the enemies need to check actually to potentially find you. They might not be able to. So I'm surprised they were able to do this, especially because Alberca is so strong. He does have the heart now. Next item probably going to be a butterfly. That is when it becomes really dangerous. Now he's unkillable. His illusions are hard to destroy, but he's not really doing all that much damage. Actually, going to be going for a Bloodthorn. When we look at RISE Esports, they don't really have a ton of BKBs, a ton of ways to remove that. And I guess it is going to be a good way to deal with the Pango, but not sure. We'll see if he stays with that one. He probably feels like he cannot die anyways. Black Archangel going for a 4-staff as well. The gold lead continues to increase in favor of Cybercats. You're up against the Doom, you're up against the Lesh and the Naga Siren. So despite having a Nature's Prophet with a Midas, you're not able to keep up in farm. Deso on the Tusk and the Mjolnir on the Nature's Prophet. Again, not gonna be a Gleipnir. Yep, one time I already doubted this item Let's see if my doubt is gonna be misplaced again. I still favor the Gleipnir, especially against the Naga Siren. Protecting your teammates really big. There's gonna be so many illusions that you can keep in place, but Mjolnir procs, yeah, they can come in handy. He just Prophet does have a TP. He did use the scroll to get towards the bottom lane. Wants to be able to join his team. Ulti at the ready. Chira might get targeted. The thing is, he has the BKB, and it's not easy to go through all of that HP. Chira, though, he is very much alone. He does have a save there from the Shadow Demon. Disruption is at the ready, and you don't want to be going on him. Shards. He doesn't even get blocked in. Chira is completely fine. Jess V. He's using some pings there on himself, but that means that he's not next to Chira. So Doom does come over. War Stomp. Blink at the ready. Doesn't have the BKB just yet in Seneca. Farming quite well. Pulse Nova stolen by Rubik Arrow. I don't know if you want to get close, but it is going to be nice to push out the waves. They're gonna get the outpost back. I don't think that those wards are in vision, and they're not, so they are gonna be staying there still. We might have lost the outpost, but the vision around it is still in favor of cybercats. Or is it actually, you know? And there's a lot of sentries. They're not gonna expect that there's a ward there. That is the big thing. That ward could cost you the game. And cybercats, they could go for a smoke right now, even into an Aegis. It really wouldn't be too surprising, because they see everything. They see the top lane perfectly. Pyrrha, he does have that plate mail. Did he just give a stun away? No. Pulse Nova. Arrow, he really wants that one, but he cannot get it. Jump in. Dodge him. His BKB gonna be expiring in 30, so he's trying to force something out. Chira is not gonna take the bait. They have the 4-step. They'll get him out. And with the Guardian Greaves, he's gonna be more than fine. On the top lane, RISE Esports, they are forcing in the wave with the Treants. Thing is, living armor is something hard to go through. So you want to force things on the top lane, get some reactions, and then fight on the other part of the map, preferably the mid lane. That is what RISE Esports are gunning for. If I'm cybercats, though, I'm looking towards this top lane around the outpost. If I get there, one piece with a smoke, get a good initiation, I'm happy. No more Aegis for RISE Esports. There is going to be a Bloodthorn. Imagine how fast the heroes without BKBs are going to be dropping. Tusk didn't go for a BKB. He finished off the Deso, so he's agreed. Might come to bite him, but if he is alive, if he is saving people with a snowball from the Bloodthorn, then it's going to be big. Chira, very aggressive in the mid lane. He's always having that Shadow Demon in the vicinity protecting him. You know, focusing a bit more on farm. Towards the Satanic, another way to remove the Bloodthorn, another way to remove the net. Also, they'll be able to survive a lot longer there. The Nature's Prophet is itemizing in a way that he's going to be able to stand his ground and fight. Blizzy is going to try to disarm the illusions. Blizzy is the main target. He has the Lotus though, so that's why I wasn't that big of a fan of the Bloodthorn.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I would have
attack.
preferred the Hex first this game if you're really going for the kills. But Butterfly, Hex, and then I would finish off the Bloodthorn. That is how I feel like the items should have gone. But with that being said, it's still cybercats that are leading. They only have 7 kills, but they have a 7k gold lead. Chira buys a blink, so Lesh wants to be able to initiate. In terms of net worth, I have to say, RISE Esports are actually doing a good job considering up against the Doom. I thought this Doom was gonna have more, but he has really been shut down from the laning stage across the mid game. We haven't seen one successful Doom. One was used on Dodger, and that's when he had the Aegis, so pretty much it was useless. Chira going in. Oh, they miss each other, and Dodger now, he's gonna be silenced up. He doesn't have a BKB. Where's the Lotus? So he's gonna be coming out. Dodger, he needs to go for a snowball. He doesn't. He just decides to die. An Arrow, you're gonna be next. No 4-step, no blink for 6 seconds. Okay, beautiful lift. He doesn't need any of that because look at how calm he is. Doesn't panic one bit. That was so weird coming out from Dodrin. Lotus Orb did come out. He could have gone for a snowball. I don't really think he would have lived anyways. Well, that was quite unfortunate. Both him and Chira using the blink at the same time. I don't think that much would have changed. Even if he did initiate properly on the Lesh, I mean, you're still in trouble. You're very deep into enemy territory. Dino, he's being targeted, but they are going to be finding Black Archangel, who has a TP, and he might just be able to get himself out of this one because Chira misses the stun. A very nice and easy setup there. No 4-staff. I'm very much surprised that he missed on that one. Like, it's very easy to connect. It has a huge AoE. I mean, it happens to the best of us. You're getting super excited. Like, let's go, let's go. I got him. Haha, he's dead. And then He just end up making a mistake. Dodrin, he's looking at his desk, so he's like, yeah, I'd like to punch people with this. Maybe get some extra stacks there on the damage. Well, guess what? It's not gonna be happening, at least not just yet. Jobs being taken down. This still has there, but there's a gem on Chira, so he's gonna be taking more wards down, and the map is becoming very dark for Rise. Lanes are being pushed in. You do have an Nature's Prophet, so that's good. With Wrath of Nature, they're keeping the lanes in. But if we look at the win probability, well, cybercats heavily favored in this game number 2, guys. We might not get a decider here. We want to break the record, so this is the longest day of the Eastern European DPC Division 2. The last chance we'll get to do it. This is the third and final 3 best 3 day that we're gonna have. Chira, he jumps in on Black Archangel. He's gonna get a tombstone onto the high ground. This is actually not a good start to the fight. With Rolling Thunder, Chira needs to be very careful. He does have the BKB. He's gonna stand his ground for now. We did find the Shadow Demon. The Doom onto Dodrin. Nice disruption there to keep himself alive. So Dodrin is gonna be forced up to the high ground. But yeah, you're not gonna be escaping that one. You are doomed, my friend, for good. They're gonna be finding the Rubik, and Alberca just does so much damage. They will be buying back because they know they need to save their buddies into the pit. And Alberca not gonna be using the song. If it did, that would have been a bonus. Black Archangel has survived through all of this, but not any longer. Will be taken down without a Lotus Orb. Pango has to be very careful. He doesn't have it. He does get the blink out. The sleep being used. Alberca, he wants it. Let's see if he's gonna be giving the sleep to the Rubik, and he does it. Now the Rubik is gonna be showing his beautiful voice. Gonna be singing the song. Let's see if that does save his buddy, and it will. Blizzy lives because of it. Arrow, he had a range. Range level 2 ulti. Of course, having the Psychic Headband is gonna be enough for the Rubik. Have the range there to steal the song. Nicely done. Nicely done. That is, it's always nice to have some healthy competition. I know in my country people are preparing for Eurovision, so it's much better when there's a couple of good contestants. Imagine if you're a Nagasari and you're the only one who can sing. Doom is gonna be up in 60. Same is gonna be true for the song, but Rise Esports, they're not gonna be waiting for that one. Dodgen, smoke will break. Chira breaks the smoke, gets us up to the high ground, doesn't blink too far away. He's gonna be waiting for Blizzy, threatening with a splitter. Not gonna be using it, doesn't want to give it away to the Rubik. Now sees the Rubik. Chira going very aggressively. What are you doing? He's gonna be forcing out the Rolling Thunder. Now he's going for Jess V, who does have the disruption there to keep himself safe. They get the stun onto the Nature's Prophet, Dino Zabrik. He still has the Satanic to fight with, and they'll get the kill onto the Shadow Demon, who does not have a buyback. They're gonna get the leash onto the Doom. He can't get out of the trees. He needs help. He needs a Force Stamp. The War Stomp will get stolen by Rubik, who does have the blink. Chiro jumps in. They've all been caught, and now you die. Look at out there, just burning down, burning, and Black Archangel, the last one left to just destroy Chira. He did so much damage, but all of it set up by a beautiful jump from the Treant Protector. Force Majeure wins that fight single-handedly. Look at the damage from the left, just constantly pulsing out, and Rise Esports, they didn't have enough left in the tank to fight. That is gonna be a 20k gold lead after the Roche has fallen, and you get the shard. Chira is gonna be an even bigger problem after the shard is given to him. Does the Naga get it? Nope. Does have the butterfly now, so Naga is an even bigger issue. 28,000 net worth. Things are really looking up for cybercats. They want to win this one. They win this one, there's gonna be a 3-way tie, so you already know that on the 22nd there's gonna be something to watch, guys. It's not gonna be done tomorrow with the 2 series that we have.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top
And I know everyone is looking forward to the major, but why not have an intro? Right, intro boys, Southeast Asia. No, never mind. Scotty now done for the Nagasan. He is stacked, he is jacked, he is untouchable, and he's playing against a range core as well. With Scotty, he's gonna be a big nuisance. Oh, Titan Sliver as well. Even more damage there for the Naga. Making sure that you're not disarmed for long. Dino Zabrik goes for a TP out. They have nothing to stop that one. BKB TP, he's fine. Jess V now has the Demonic Cleanse. That is quite nice for sure. He doesn't have an Aghanim Scepter, but does have a Shard. Gonna be quite big, making sure that your Lesh survives. guy's coming over. He's gonna be removing that Fade Bolt. Doesn't care about it. Look at how fast him and his illusions are making short work of this tower. Mirror image is gonna be stolen. Oh no, 3 Rubiks. What are we gonna do? Well, we're just gonna ignore them, just like the main one, because they are useless. Arrow can't do anything. Dino can't do anything. Guys, I'm farming. It's okay. I'm gonna be coming back. And we don't care. You can come back. Cybercats, they're waiting for you in your own base. Meet me at your base. That is what they're saying right now. Diabolic Edict and the Nagasine just making short work of these Raxes. Diabolic Edict gonna be stolen, but that means you need to get close. You need to be dealing with the creep with the ones in the mid lane. They're gonna be coming in shortly, so no backdoor protection from you. Rolling Thunder gonna be used. Lizzie going forward. He's gonna be pushing the Lash towards the low ground. It seems like no. Force Majeure is going to be saved for the time being, so he's going to be able to use his ulti. The Doom was used onto Dodger, and even with the BKB, he's not going to be able to get himself out. He has been caught. He has been destroyed. And that's going to be 2 heroes dead. Also, Blizzy getting low. He tries to get himself out. Not going to be happening. He's gone as well. Does have a buyback, but it's over. RISE Esports, they call GG. Cybercats, they've done it. Finally, we're going to be seeing a 2-0 series, and Cybercats, they outclassed RISE today. RISE, you're going to be fighting. You might actually be 6th. This team that looked like one of the favorites to go forward. They know. They know there's no more chances for Division 1. Actually, there wasn't any more chances anyways. But they're going to be feeling super bad about themselves. But guys, that's going to be it for the day. We're going to get a 2-game series, and we're pretty much going to end in decent time. I thought we were going to be going into 10, 11 hours into the night, but not going to be happening here. We end the day. It is going to be first series of the day was HF versus X3. HF wins 2-1. Then it was YNT versus PuckChamp. PuckChamp win 2-1, and Cybercats, they're going to 2-0 RISE Esports in this series. After this series, it means that HF, they're out. X3, they are out. Sigma, YNT, they might get into a 4-way tie between themselves, RISE, YNT, and Cybercats, but more realistically, they're going to be getting themselves in a tie with PuckChamp. If tomorrow Sigma beats HF, they're going to be getting into a tiebreaker for this spot in Division 1 against PuckChamp. If they lose, they're going to get themselves into a 4-way tie of them, RISE Esports, YNT, and Cybercats. No, actually, they're going to be 4-3. Sorry, that actually cannot happen, 4-way tie. So it is going to be a 3-way tie for 4th, 5th, and 6th between RISE, YNT, and Cybercats. And there might be a 2-way tie between PuckChamp and Sigma YNT. I don't know if there's a tie between HF and X3 if that's going to be played. Both of the teams are eliminated, so I don't see much reason for it, considering that none of the teams get any money. But the 4th, 5th, and 6th, there is actually $2,000 difference between every single spot, so that is going to be played for sure. With that being said, guys, that means that we're going to have Dota tomorrow, but also the day after. One round of tiebreakers is definitely going to be played, but we might actually get a 3-way tie and a double tie for Division 1 as well. Tomorrow we're going to have Sigma YNT versus HF, PuckChamp versus Hydra, and with that we end the regular part of the season, and then we're on the 22nd we're going to announce tomorrow when the tiebreakers, at what time will they be taking place. With that being said, guys, thank you for watching today. We had a long and arduous day, but it was full of fun and great Dota, and after that one, I do wish you a farewell, and we'll see you tomorrow at 15 CET for more great Dota here at the DPC Eastern European Division 2.